Hi there, what do you do in an emergency? What funds do you have behind you when there's an emergency or something breaks down or you lose your job? What backup have you got in place for that? What I want to talk about in this episode of Money Tips 365 is having something put aside to cover those emergencies, those contingencies. Just like a company or a well-run company or a government or a local authority should have reserves. They call it reserves in the local authority. They had a year's worth of budget in reserves. In fact, I used to say, why do you need, 10 million in reserves? They said, well, we do, that's it. Unlike some local authorities like Birmingham has gone bust this week. Maybe they've run out of reserves. But look, what I'm talking about in our own economy, our economy, is that everyone needs at least 3 to 6 months expenses in the bank, right? So if your expenses are say £2,000 or $2,000 a month, you should have $6,000 to $12,000 put aside in the bank. Now I know that is not going to earn much interest, and I know you're not going to get a great return on that money, but that doesn't matter. You don't want to have that tied up in the stock market when it might be not the right time to sell. You don't want to have it tied up in property where you might take months to sell. You want to have that in liquid assets, something you can get hold of straight away. It could be in a bond, which is a liquid asset, but you've got to be careful that you're in something that doesn't go down when the market goes down. So everybody needs that. And otherwise, when you don't have an emergency fund, you're then dependent on fast credit. You see these ads on TV where someone's washing machine is broken down and she's, and they say, Mum, our shirts are dirty. He goes, I haven't got the money to fix it yet until the end of the month. And then this voice comes up and says, we can help you now. And it's some payday type loan. We'll give you the money now so you can fix your washing machine. And she takes the money and the kids are going off the next day with their white shirts and, great. But that credit could be costing her up to 40-50% a year, okay? Same with Klarna, payday lenders, fast money, they're all very expensive. So you need to have that backup fund in place to cover yourself in terms of emergency. Now, for those of you who subscribe to my supporter list on Spotify, you will be getting more detailed content. Plus, I'm going to give you access to my one-day workshop worth £147. And there's going to be other bonuses as well for that. And all of that for £4.99 per month. Great. Almost less than the price of a cup of coffee, or certainly you wouldn't get 2 coffees for that in London unless it came in one of those polystyrene cups and they spoon it out of a jar of Nescafe. So do join me if you can on that. I'll put up a link. Thank you.